Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Combiner Wars Decepticon Blackjack, and I'm really excited to be bringing you this review. I just found this guy on my way home today. Released in spring of 2015, this guy is brand new and is starting to hit stores right now as of the time of this recording. Like I said, found him on my way home today. And he's retailing for approximately $10 to $13 depending on where you pick him up. Taking a look right here at the packaging, you can see some really cool artwork. This is just what we've come to expect with Combiner Wars. It's just some really cool packaging, really cool artwork. We've got the black background with the red Transformers lettering. And then we've got some artwork up here that looks like it's... I don't know if this character was in that card game that was available for your phones or not. But this artwork certainly looks like it would have come out of that game. We've got some, just taking a closer look here, we've got some quadruple lingual stuff right here. Decepticon Blackjack for ages 8 and up. And then nothing on the side. Well, you can see Menasor right there, and you know he combines with Menasor to form the chest piece there. A lot of tiny type on the bottom. And then looking around the back, you get a product shot of Blackjack in both robot and vehicle mode. And a very short little, I don't even know if that's a bio. Just clever warrior calculates the odds and hatches his plan. That's not even descriptive of anybody in particular. I don't even know what's going on with this. So 7 easy steps and lots of tiny type there. So lots of legalese. So there he is in packaging. Let's get him out of the packaging and check him out. Out of the package, Blackjack comes with his instruction sheets. He comes with this card that we've come to expect from all the Combiner Wars figures as well. In fact, we've got a whole collection going on here already, so this guy's going to be added to the collection. Really cool artwork. I don't really know what to do with these cards, honestly. There's nothing on the back or anything like that, so it's not like you can really have like some kind of a card game with these. I think it would be smart of Hasbro to do something kind of like what Bandai was doing with the Power Rangers a few years ago, where the figures were coming with these cards that were actually part of a collectible card game. And then, you know, whatever cards came with your toys, you could add to your decks to power them up or whatever. I think that would be a neat feature to add. If they're going to be adding cards to these toys, it would be cool to at least have something to do with them other than just put them in a stack on a shelf somewhere. So, but nonetheless, very cool artwork there for Blackjack. So that'll be going on the stack here. And then moving on to the toy itself, you got Blackjack himself, and you've got this cool little wing weapon here, which we'll be taking a look at here in closer detail shortly. But here he is. Here's Blackjack in his vehicle mode. In vehicle mode, he is approximately 3.5 inches long and about 1 inch tall. About your average Legends or Legion or Basic or Scout or whatever we're calling these guys nowadays. It's about that average size, and he rolls rather well. He is a pretty cool little sports car. We'll bring him in close, try and get a better look at him up close. And if we can ever get the focus here. Come on, focus. There we go. So, cool little sports car. I really like the colors on him. I really like the dark gray. He's not quite black. He's like a dark gray, and then he's got all these splashes of purple going around. I think he might do with some silver wheels. I might be painting those silver. I don't know yet. Little Decepticon symbol right there in the front. Gold all around the windows there is pretty neat. This is a really cool little car mode, and I really, really dig it. So there's the car mode. And here's a closer look at that little axe, hatchet, or wing weapon that he comes with. And here in vehicle mode, he's got these 2 tabs right here on the back, and you've got these 2 slots on the back of the car here. So you can go ahead and slot these in, and you can have it mounted back there. And you know how I typically am not a fan of the weapons mounted on the back of the vehicle. In this case, it works because it actually creates a wing for him. And I guess there's going to be another reissue or a repaint of this guy later down the line where they're going to make a Rodimus out of this guy. So that wing is right on par with Rodimus. So I think that's going to look pretty cool when this guy comes out as a Rodimus. So there you go. There's Blackjack in vehicle mode. Moving on to transformation. Transformation is pretty simple. I'm going to start right here at the front of the vehicle, right here at the front wheels and the doors, and I'm just going to kind of rotate these, just kind of pull them out and then rotate them down. Do that on both sides. And then I'm going to take these back wheel portions here, the whole back of the car, and just kind of split it away from that back window there. Take the entire top and hood of the car. These are just going to kind of come up and swivel all the way forward and then rotate over just like so. Once you get them up here, you're going to kind of split them. So the front of the car here, this is going to become the back of the robot. That's just going to come down like so. The back window is going to come down to reveal the head. And then at this point, go ahead and separate the feet. Take the elbows and turn them 90 degrees to straighten out the arms. And there is Blackjack in robot mode. And I am really digging this robot mode. He is a really, really cool little robot. Here in robot mode, he is approximately 3.5 inches tall. As far as articulation goes, you've got a swivel at the head. And then lots of ball joints, which is fantastic because you get a lot of range of movement on this guy. So you got a ball jointed shoulder right here. You can go up and down, forward and backward, in and out, all over the place. You've got a hinge and a rotation at the elbow, as you just saw, so you can bend 90 degrees and you can rotate, which is really nice. Nothing at the waist, unfortunately, but you do have ball jointed hips. So once again, in and out, forward and backwards, range of motion all over the place with this guy. Again, ball jointed knee, so you've got a good 90, and you can also use that for a rotation right below the knee there. So pretty good range of motion for this guy. We'll give him his little axe weapon here, and we'll see what he looks like right there. Awesome little guy right here. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with the comics. Now, I know with the original G1 toy, this was just a little car that came with Motormaster, and he attached to the chest, and that was that. He never really was his own character previously with G1. So I don't know if this is something that they just now came up with for Combiner Wars, or if this is something that's coming from the comics. I really don't know. If you know, go down in the comments. Please let me know. But I love the idea. I really think it's a cool idea to take that little Blackjack character and just turn him into his own robot and make him a transformer in his own right. And I'm really digging this design. I'm really loving it. Let me try and get in close here so you guys can look at the head, because I'm really digging the design of this head. Just that is so classic, like late G1 Transformers, where they were kind of getting a little lazy with the designs, and most Transformers had visors and mouth plates, and that really reminds me of those late Transformers from the G1 era. And again, the colors on this guy just really pop. Just that dark gray with those purples and those golds. I really, really enjoy the colors on this guy. I'm really digging it. I'm really digging this figure. So, as we mentioned, this guy does turn into the chess piece for Motormaster. And I don't have Motormaster, but as you know, I do have Optimus Prime, which is a remold. So we'll go ahead and turn him into his chess mode, and we'll take a look at him there. So basically all we're going to do is we're going to take him right back to vehicle mode. There's not really any kind of a special transformation or anything like that. You just turn him right back into his car mode, and then he is going to plug right in to Prime or Motormaster's chest, whichever you have, whichever you want to use. So make sure everything is tabbed in and straight there. Or hood is not, there we go. So hood's tabbed in, there you go. So previously we had the wing, these two tabs were on these two slots on the back there. What we're going to do for the chest mode is that you're going to use the same two tabs, but you're going to tab them on the roof right here. So you can go either way. You can go this way, or you can go that way, the other way. Oh, kind of. Wow. That is really tight. That kind of got stuck there on me. So you can go either way on this guy. Doesn't matter. It's completely up to you. Looks, doesn't look to be any difference in the thickness of those tabs or those slots. So you can really kind of go either way. So basically just plug that guy in right there. If you go around to the bottom, you're going to see that there are two peg holes right here on the bottom of the car. I've heard that this guy right here, because it separates at the legs, this peg hole can be a little loose. So we'll bring in our Ultra Prime right here. We'll get him nice and centered. And we'll adjust our camera. And if you remember from when we reviewed this guy, Ultra Prime, and by proxy, I'm guessing Motormaster does as well, has these two pegs right here at the right in the center of the chest. So that's where we're going to take these ports right here and pop those in. And hopefully I can do this without looking, because I'm doing it through the camera. And see, when I was pushing there just now, I kind of separated the legs, so I'm kind of trying to push the, or the back half of the car, rather, that does become the legs. I kind of split them apart when I pushed on them just now. So there we go. We'll get him straight now. And there he is. There is Ultra Prime with Blackjack as chess mode. So I think that looks pretty cool, and I cannot wait to get Motormaster and get him mounted on there. So that's there you go. There's Blackjack in his chess mode. And there's one last look at this guy, and I think that is going to do it for Transformers Combiner Wars Decepticon Blackjack. What did you think of this figure, and what would you like to see me review next? Let me know by leaving me a comment down below. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.